Welcome back, fans and friends, for this upcoming video. I just saw this and I couldn't say no, so there's going to be two of them. The second one will be the second one, and the first one I'll do out of series, obviously. This is the last in the Ronin run from Hot Wheels Premium, the car culture, and this is the Mazda RX-7 FC Pandem. So Pandem is an aftermarket specialist. Clearly we can see that the car, though, is not JDM, Japanese domestic market. Driver's on the left-hand side. And we get to see there the full run of the vehicle. It does look really nice. They do have this, I want to say habit, but this talent for doing the extensions for the wheels. So you can't really tell in this picture, so it might not be true, but they've extended the wheel wells so you can use wider tires, lower tires, skinnier tires, everything else. We can see Pandem written on the side, the Toyota tires as well. G ready on the front left of the vehicle, and I believe on the front right as well. Front lights, kind of make it look like a certain Lancia I love. And then on the back license plate we have G ready Mazda RX-7, and it looks really well made in terms of detail. Accessories you can see easily into the hood. There's the roll cage. For whatever reason, so I got this one. We're just going to go to the back now. Unfortunately, I made the mistake. I didn't get the plain Jane 1995 Mazda RX-7. So as we can see, this generation actually is the previous RX-7 generation. It is not. It is more squarish with the pop-up lights. This RX-7 is the later generation. So this is either the late 80s, early 90s, up until 1993-94 when they changed the design. That is the 1995 post. So I should have gotten it, but I didn't get it. This one's coming up. They had this, didn't get it. Obviously, I got this one, and then they did not have this. I have done the plain basic lines Hot Wheels version of that. So I would have loved to see. If I had seen that, I probably would have picked it up. Anyway, Mattel empowering the next generation through play. We see a nice color palette here with red, black, the main colors, but there's also some blue with the cars, yellow with the Hot Wheels collector, and then we have obviously 2022 made in Thailand. Nissan, Toyota, and the recycling information Mazda Motor Corporation approval number 2002. It's really interesting that they do it extremely differently than everybody else. So we do see Toyota tires, G-Ready, work wheels. So Toyo, obviously, I don't know how much these two will overlap or replace each other, but we did see on the front Toyo tires and not W work wheels. And then obviously everything from Mazda. So I can't wait to get it out, because like I said, it looks really nice in the package. I'm hoping this probably will go on my desk because it's just so much better than the basic. It just looks way better. You have all the paint applications, and there's no I bring this up very often. There's no high market detailing in terms of overall paint, so you don't see that stupid printer. It's very heavy, so that's great. We can see there just into the cabin, the the intake for the engine, slightly focused on the left side of the car where the driver is. Done. I believe it is two-piece. The black part is, I think it is plastic, might just be painted over metal. Of the hood, it comes, just so you're wondering, it comes with this little plastic insert, obviously to keep the back from popping. Rear mirrors, so this makes it all much better. You can see the wheel bulges I talked about earlier. Pop-up lights obviously don't pop up, and this is the right side of the car. So unfortunately, this little it is Japanese, the script. Unfortunately, it is so small, and it is giving us kind of that fuzzy printer look to it, so it is difficult to see, but I will attempt to see if there is a company that matches. No, there's no sponsor, so you gotta just get the guesswork that goes into there. There's the Pandem logo. I do have another Pandem car. I believe it's an Ino 64. So when I pop it open, I pop it open. Just have to stay tuned. There's the Toyota tires talked about earlier. There's the gas cap, Pandem again. And we can sort of read what it says above it. It's just a little bit harder. But it is plain. It's not fuzzy in any sense of the word. There's the fuzziness I was talking about. You see the lights there? You can see the top of it's very fuzzy and not completed, while on the left side they have done the same thing. However, the RX-7 is nice and easy to read. The Mazda is nice and easy to read. The light in the middle there, G-ready, nice and plain. There's the exhaust, would have been nice if this panel was black or another color. But anyway, we'll see with the next car what they did and they could have applied that to make this one much better. But I still really do like this. Once again, because it is a right-hand drive car, gas cap is on the right, driver's on the left, which means this is the export version of the car, and has been returned to be modified, two-piece wheels. And so we can see that it says everything we need to know here: Mazda RX-7 FC Pandem, HCJ86 R44. So I see R44 there, and then on the package it says R45A. You can just see it right there. So I don't know what that means. Is it a misstep, misprint, misallocation? 2022, so it is relatively new release, and I really do like it. So if you're thinking about getting a Pandem style vehicle and you find these for $8, I paid way more than that for that I know 64, and there's many GTs out there, and that they will cost 2.5 to 3 times more than this, and it still looks really nice. I'm saving the front for last because that part I think looks the most interesting. There's the dual exhaust, transfer case transmission. As we know, it's a front engine rear-wheel drive car. In the sports mode, there's the transfer case differential. Made in Thailand, as we all know. And so here we have the front. We have G ready. I really do hope one day they do make the Lancia 37. Sorry, not the 37. The Delta in the premium. So the 37 we got could have been made better, and the Stratos they made could have been better. But anyway, there's the lights. We have there the once again the pop-up lights. We have the signaling and the detail lights in the front. G ready. There's the internals. It looks to be just painted over, no inserts, no nothing. That doesn't take away from the car, but it still looks great. Well done. There's the pin in the back there for the top quarter at the bottom. But other than that, you can't really complain because the windshield is nice and clean. Like I said, you can easily see through it. It has some great features to it. Obviously, no door, no opening hood. That's wishful thinking, but it has rearview mirrors, spoiler, and all that stuff. Wheel bulges, nicely done. So I can't complain too much about this car. So, fans and friends, I will stop doting on this. It is the Mazda RX-7 FC not from Pandem, but Pandem modified. Hot Wheels car culture, Ronin run. So we know Ronin are the non-lorded samurai of the traditional culture of the Shogunate Japan, and this is their version of that. So there we can see it there. I believe it is drifting in a rather narrow street, despite the fact that it is left-hand drive. So, fans and friends, thanks for watching. This is Thomas from Toronto, and to the next one.